It is the beautiful day of February 21st, 2022, and I figured I do this every day. I sit down and I try to make something. I'd say today's pretty good. I spent the night at someone's house, woke up, or was that yesterday? I'm going nuts. Okay, I spent the night at someone's house yesterday. Uh, Spent the night at their house yesterday. Came home, took a shower, went to the gym for a little while, and then what did I do? Went to the gym for a little while, went back to them, hang out with them, went to Crack a Barrel, I don't know how to say it, and then went back. Then we went back to the house for a little while, and then left and went home. Took like a 3 hour nap and showed a car. Went to Marshalls, yada yada yada. White Castle, got a smoothie, just simple stuff like that. But yeah, so I figured I'm gonna come on here. I'm gonna come on this app YouTube, and I'm gonna give some positive stuff because this world, as I know of it, it can be negative, it can be bad, it can be sad, but I'm gonna try to be part of the solution, and by creating something bigger than myself and for people, and it just really opened my eyes. I never had something that it didn't go viral, but like I had a TikTok. It's at like 18,000 views and like 2,000 people liked it and commented. I'm just getting some positive comments, some negative, and I'm just glad. And then hopefully that eventually I can get TikToks to get 100,000 views and help millions of people and billions of views, and helps people because that's my goal. So yeah, I was having fun just watching the TikTok kept going up and up and up and up and up. So I'm trying to film more so I can have other videos that go viral because that's what I want to do. I want to have something in this world to look forward to. And I cars are cool. Yeah, I want right now. I'm like the season's changing. It's getting hot, man. I just want a Corvette. Well, we got the '07, but I want my own that I can just drive whenever. So my dad won't like let me drive it anymore because I did a big old burnout down Bree Street with her mom, and it smelled like freaking tire for like a day after because it was bad. Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, I want a Corvette and like a motorcycle. I just want a C5 Corvette and like a little motorcycle. Springtime be. I put the shirt on and it's like I didn't know how small it was, and I can't really get it off. I'm just I'm slowly getting stronger. I'm slowly every day I wake up. I'm just trying to be better than I was yesterday, and that's all that matters to me. So yeah, I'm gonna just get on here. I'm gonna say some quotes because that's what I want to do. There is a difference between enjoying your life and destroying your future. I believe that people like say they work a 9 to 5, they go to the job and they live for the weekends, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday, and then they go back. They try to escape the week. They try to escape stuff by doing alcohol, doing drugs, by being around bad people, doing all these things. And yeah, it's cool to party every once in a while, hang out with your friends, do all this, but I'm getting to the point where I just need to not so much chase money, but chase success. Not chase short term money, chase long term investments, long term stuff. Go for all this so I can be set up for my future because I see so many people. Like I seen this homeless guy today. I gave him $2, and like I'm like I haven't gave a homeless person money in a while, but like I could just tell I don't think he was doing right. I think he might have been on drugs, and it's just sad. And I don't wanna have to, because I'm gonna have a family. I know one day, and I'm probably gonna have a big family, and I want them to have someone to count on. I want them to be able to count on their dad, and so that's why I want to be free financially by the time I'm 17, and I believe anything is possible if you put your mind to it. So I'm trying. There is a difference. So some people just live for the weekend, and some people like me, they're on the clock 24 hours, always trying to find a deal, always trying to make some money, always trying to do this, that, yada yada yada, always trying to have a good time. And I'm slowly not realizing as much like money means much. It's like the memories. I'd rather if someone wants to give me something for my birthday, I'd rather instead of them give me a $25 gift card, rather go to freaking Waffle House with you and you spend 25 bucks and give me a 20. Not, I'd rather go to Waffle House with you and have breakfast and it costs $25 and you just give me a card and I'll go freaking with someone else or yeah, and then I'll be like, oh well, they gave me a card, thanks. I'd rather go with you and spend the time, or if like someone got some concert tickets, like I'd rather instead of for my birthday, I'd rather you just instead of buying me tickets, I'd rather you get tickets for us to go, something like that. So yeah, I was very off topic. I'm gonna go to the next. Use your weekend to build a life you want, not to escape the life you have. So people realize in this world, if you really want to be something in this life, you want to be at the top. You want to be the Adam Sandler. You want to be the LeBron James. You want to be the Trump. You want to be the uh, Billy Joe. You want to be the Lumineers. You want to be all these things. You have to put on. You have to have such. Your mentality has to be so up there. It has to be freaking nuts. You wanna, when people are tired, you have to go at it. When people are sleeping, you have to go at it. You have to do all these things, and I believe I have the ability to do that. But I'm starting small through these videos. I mean, I've been so patient and so kind to people lately. I'm just getting to the point where I'm just fed up, and I'm not fed up, and my lack of patience is just not there as much, and I just wanna. I don't know how to say it. I wanna do a lot of things. And if something's not getting done, I'm like, man, I just need to get out of the situation, go do something else. I'm always ready for the next step. And use every day. Start small and start little bits of discipline in your life every day, and that they'll add up. Even if it's just doing a push-up, even if it's doing a pull-up, even if it's just filming a video, making a TikTok, or even brushing your teeth or making your bed. Just simple little habits every day. No matter if you're sick, if you're not feeling good, yada yada yada. You want to have something that you can have a purpose. You want to have purpose in this world, and while you're doing it, if you really want to be self-disciplined and motivated, you ask yourself why you're doing it, not what you're doing. You need a why. And I don't really have a why at the moment. That's what's holding me back. It's not holding me back, but that's what's not pushing me past the limit. I don't have a why. I mean, my dad, that's about it. I mean, I would say my mom, but she passed away, and I guess it's just my dad. And yeah, so I'm gonna move on to the next. Oh, I just want to talk about. It's like today, it was just so nice outside and beautiful, and it was nuts. I couldn't. It was crazy, and I was just thinking, man, it's February 20th, and a month from now, Six Flags will be open, and I just every year I get a pass, and I go a couple times with some friends, and yeah, I want to go at least twice a week, like constantly, and just have so much fun and just have memories and film stuff and look at stuff and try to create something out of it and get the dining pass, get this, do that. You know what I'm saying? I want to have something in this world. I want something to look forward to. I want to have all these things. I'm hopefully by the end of the month, I'm like freaking jacked. I'm something. I mean, hopefully I'm 170 pounds. And a month from now will be my birthday, actually. What's it, the 20? It's the 21st, and my birthday's in a month and 10 days. That's nuts. Be 17 years old. 17 years old. So, yeah. Another thing I wanted to talk about, I want to start a t-shirt company. Some quotes, just throwing it out there. Here's another quote. We must let go of the life we have planned so we can accept the life that waits for us. So this is like people, they have set so high expectations for themselves, and when they don't achieve it, they get aggravated, I guess. And you just need to accept where you're at, accept your pace, and keep moving forward and try to be better than you were yesterday, and keep slow progress. This world is not a sprint. You could be the best at the top, and boom, 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 and then you go down, and then there's someone who's just slowly climbing over 10 years, 50 years, 100 years, slowly climbing, and it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So yeah, I'm gonna get some quotes on my dad's phone. I got my dad's phone charging, little zip sticker. Inspirational quotes.
Check out these pictures.
I haven't filmed a long video in a while, so let's see how this one goes. Inspirational quotes. Okay. It says, "Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken." So I don't know. I don't get that one. I'm just gonna keep going. You gotta dance like there's nobody watching. Love like you've never been hurt. Sing like nobody's listening, and live like heaven is on earth. I what I'm getting from this is you gotta not worry about other people's opinion. Who cares if you're silly while you're doing something, or you're not going down the path that society wants. Like, look at me right now. I'm 16 years old. Um, I mean, I go to school. I'm gonna graduate. I'm gonna pass, but it's like I don't get the best grades. I'm absent sometimes, and I'm so focused on cars, and it's just nuts. I need a haircut. I'm just so focused on cars, and people think I'm just such a bad person because I don't go to school. I go to school. I don't get good grades. I'm not there as much as I should, and that's just ridiculous. They don't see everyone. People look at me. I've been realizing this. They look at me and they say all the negative things. Oh well, you didn't go to school. Oh well, you this. What about the videos I'm trying to make? What about the cars I'm trying to sell? What about this? What about that? What about basketball? What about me trying to get my body right? What about all these things? No one wants to talk about the positive things I'm doing. All they do is bring up negative. And sometimes I say stuff that's silly, and I don't even know what I'm saying sometimes. But people just take stuff so damn serious. And I mean, I love people, but I'm at the point I've lost so many friends and family. It's like I've accepted that I know not everyone's gonna be in my life forever, and that's okay. But if I really truly know that you're gonna stay in my life, I'm gonna care for you, and I'm gonna be around you every day. I'm gonna call you, and I'm gonna do all these things, and just try to strive for greatness, and try to have something, and have a friendship, have a relationship, and just yeah. If I'm talking to someone on the phone for more than 10 minutes, you really mean something. Because there's some people I can't even talk on the phone for a damn minute. So if I'm talking to you on the phone, you mean something. Yeah. I'm just lost for words, and it's like I hate this, like how society is with Snapchat, with Instagram and Facebook, and it's just like you gotta text. It's like I wish you could just go back to the old days where it was the 80s and 90s, and you would ask a girl out, you would go to the movies, and you wouldn't see her till Monday at school. I don't like this feature where you gotta text this, get text that. I just like to be around people. I don't like to communicate through a phone. I just like to do all these things physical, not through a phone. Maybe FaceTime, but I hate texting people back and forth. That just sucks. If I'm texting someone, I'm gonna end up just calling you because that means I really care. If I can stay on the phone for you more than 10 minutes, if I can stay on the phone for you for 50 minutes to an hour, you mean something. So, yeah, because there's some people I can't even stay on the phone for more than a minute. So, let's go. Without music, life would be a mistake. And I agree with this one. It's because I spend every day, I drive a lot. I've blown like $200 in the past week on just food and gas because I don't even care at this point. But if I didn't have music or didn't have a radio, it would be a lot more depressing. I'm listening to these positive songs, maybe sometimes like the Lumineers, like Mr. Brightside, just Riptide, just random stuff like that. And then sometimes I listen to rap, like it's just I get a lot. And then even like say you pick someone up, you're hanging out with someone, you play a song, and like yeah, that's their favorite song, and you can sing, and then you can look at them, and then you can sing it together. It's just music can connect people on such a deeper level that people understand. So music is one thing that is good in this world. Imperfection is beauty. Madness is genius, and it is better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. I actually read this quote from someone today, but they didn't want to send me all their damn quotes. You know who you are. I'm not going to say it. I'm not aggressive, but I can get aggressive with some people. So basically, what's this saying is there's so many people in this world that try to be someone else, and it's better to be this. It's better to be absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely, some people may think you're embarrassing or think you're stupid than be just this boring person that just sits in their shell and just doesn't want to do anything. Just be yourself, but don't harm others. Like, if you can be yourself in a positive way and just help people, that is the goal. If you can wake up every day and you're doing what you truly want to do, that is a dream. It isn't no dollar sign in your bank. It isn't no Ferrari. It isn't no mansion. It isn't no chick. It is waking up every day doing something you want to do. And I know that I don't really want to go to school, but I'm gonna finish it because it's gonna make my dad happy, and I'm gonna do these cars. I'm gonna do this social media. Hopefully, by senior year, I have at least 10,000 subscribers, and 100,000 on TikTok. Maybe who knows? Who knows what this world's gonna hold? It's like, who really knows what's gonna go on in this world? That's the way I look at it. So, yeah, let's go on to the next. There is only two ways to live your life. One is One is though nothing is a miracle, the other is everything is a miracle. Everything happens for a reason in this world, and everything is meant to be. Even driving somewhere and meeting someone for the first time, or like just driving by like randomly and just having a good time. I think it was Saturday night after my basketball game. We went to Andy's and I see my friend Gabe and this girl, and she said, I don't know if I should be talking about this, but yeah, I just met this person. They're just Gabe is really kind and she's really kind, and it's just like everything happens for a reason. I seen him pulling in. I'm like, yeah, is that Gabe? And just went from there. And that's just everything was meant to be. It was meant to be that I seen him in the drive-thru and I talked to him. And then yeah, it was meant to be. And then got the ice cream and then went from there and had a good night, because that's all that really matters. Everything happens for a reason. You can everything. All you have in this world is your attitude. So might as well choose a good one. If you want to live a good, happy life, be positive. Don't say all these negative things, because that's going to catch up to you and you're going to wear yourself out. You're never going to get weared out. You're not going to get wore out with positivity. We are still in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. Perspective. 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 Fairies. Fairy talents. Fairy tales are more than true. Not because they tell us the dragons exist, but because they tell us a dragon can be beaten. That's a good quote. I'm saying this to myself. That saying, like, it's not that, like, you know that all these good things could happen, but I don't understand how to phrase this one. I'm gonna reread it. It says, fairy tales are more than true. Not because they tell us the dragon exists, but because they tell us the dragon can be defeated and it can be beaten. It shows that there is hope no matter how small you are, no matter how big you are, no matter how little you are, or no matter who you are, that you have an opportunity. All got 24 hours in a day. What are you going to do with your 24? I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Thomas Edison. That's a good quote. He's basically saying that failure is the best teacher, because when you fail, you realize all the stuff. You realize that that's not going to work, and you realize that you can just move on and use that as experience. There's blessings. People will come in your life. They're either a blessing or they're a lesson. The opposite of love is not hate. It is indifference. The opposite of the art is not ugliness. It is indifference. The opposite of faith is not heresy. I don't know that word. It's indifference. And the opposite of life is not death. It is indifference. I guess indifference. I don't really get this one. I am enough of an. Okay. We're gonna do a little bit more. I'm probably gonna make this a 20-minute video. I'm glad I got to put this out. But yeah, life is 10% of what happens to you. Life is 10% what happens to us, and 90% how we react. I agree with this one a lot, because one thing you can choose is your attitude. There's gonna be situations that you're gonna have to face, and it is gonna determine how you got to determine how you're gonna react, and react in a positive way. Because at the end of the day, you just gotta do stuff right in this world. Like, I've done a couple things stupid, like hit and run. Now I had to pay like $1,200, and now I know that at the end of the day, you just have to do the right thing. You look back and you see the biggest, baddest people in high school, and you realize that they calm down, and they realize that you have to start doing stuff right. You gotta some people gotta get jobs, have kids, have the wife, and just do all these things. I don't know where I'm going with this. It's been a long day. I got like 4 hours of sleep, but I want to crank this video out. There is no royal road to anything. One thing at a time. All things is a succession. That's what grows fast. Water withers are rapid. That which grows slowly. Okay. I'm having trouble, so I'm going to go to the next. Do not be afraid of life. Believe that life is worth living. And brief will help you create in the fact. Okay, I'm having some issues, but I'm going to keep going. Everything, even if you're on the right track, you still get run over if you just sit there. So this one, I get this one a lot because you see people, they get the dream job, they get the girl they want, they get the car, and they're just satisfied. And you can't ever be satisfied because life is not about the destination. It is about the journey because we all know our destination. All our destination is death, and you never be satisfied with what you got. I mean, I'm not greedy, but like, I don't care if I got a brand new Lamborghini. I'm never gonna be satisfied. I'm gonna go make 10 million more. I'm gonna go make a billion tomorrow. I'm gonna go do that because I love the process. I love the process so much more than I love the reward. That's the way I look at it. I just look like I'm freaking weird with the shirt, but yeah, you can't get satisfied where you're at because if you sit in the spot and you don't if it sometimes it's better to go back than just sit in the same spot. I'm just trying to slowly improve over time. And when I'm 20 years old, the people that were jacking around, partying, doing all this, doing drugs, freaking getting people pregnant, doing all these bad things, they're down. I'm slowly rising every single day, and that's what I want to do. I'm gonna reread this. I'm gonna reread this. Even if you're on the right track, you will get run over if you just sit there. That one's a good one. I just some good quotes, man. Freaking 146 is the spot. When I hear somebody sigh, "Life is hard," I'm always tempted to ask, compared to what? Just people don't understand how grateful it is just to be a human. It. Some people aren't gonna wake up tomorrow, and it's a sad truth. And I don't know how many times I gotta say this. There's a clock above each one of our heads. Knows the day, the year, the second, the minute, the hour that we're gonna pass. If you really do think about it, people don't want to talk about this stuff, but I talk about it because I know I want people to know. I want people to act upon it, and I want them to realize that you need to start pursuing your dreams. Pursue stuff that makes you happy. Do these things that are gonna satisfy you in the long run, and try to be something in this world. That's all the way I look at it, and I just don't. I want to be at the in my life when I'm 90, 100 years old, and be like, man, God, I gave every talent you had. I tried to impact as many people. I tried to get as many people close to you in the kingdom of God. And I just wanted to do all these things, and I used every bit of talent you gave me since I was 16. And I woke up early. I took the cold showers. I did this, yada yada yada, and I kept going. That's what I want. That's a good quote. Compared to what? Be glad that you have the ability to be human. You could be my freaking. You could be my freaking pet cat. What does she do? She sits in bed all day. She can't go outside. She can't go drive a car. If you have the ability just to have your mom and dad, or even drive a car, like you are so far ahead of so many people. There's people that are in debt, that are in hundreds of $1,000s in debt, $1 million in debt, and they keep working their 9 to 5 job and they're just miserable. Be happy to just be a kid, because I guarantee you a 50-year-old billionaire would trade every single dollar he has just to be 16 again. And that's what I'm realizing. I'm so grateful that I'm learning all this from a young age. So here we go. Luck is divided. Luck is divided of sweat. Okay. The more the more you sweat, the more luckier you are. Ray Kroc said this. I'm gonna try to reread this. Luck is divided divided Divden. I don't know why I'm having trouble. Luck is divided. It's not divided. I'm gonna use this word. Love. Luck is divided of sweat. The more you sweat, the more luckier you get. He's saying with hard work and dedication that you can accomplish all these things that you want to accomplish. And Ray Kroc, I think that's the guy that he didn't start the McDonald's, but he somehow took over. I seen the movie The Founder, and he just made it look like a bad guy. So I don't know if he's a bad guy or a good guy, but yeah, we're gonna keep going. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. If you wanna, everything in this world is a risk, and if you wanna be something, you're gonna have to sacrifice. You're gonna have to sacrifice sleeping sometimes. You're gonna have to sacrifice hanging out with your friends, or going to a party, or being with your family, because that's what it's gonna take if you want to get to the next level. If you want to be at the top, that's the way I look at it. So I'm gonna send this one to me. And here we go. It says, courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which generates all others. Winston Winston Churchill. I'm gonna reread this. Winston Churchill. I know his name. I'm having trouble. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which gathers all others. One more time. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which gathers all others. That is good because courage, it takes courage to make these videos because people are gonna make fun of me. People are gonna look down upon me. But in the end, when I'm at the top, when I got all this success and fame, they're gonna regret the way they treated me, and hopefully by the time they learn. So I'm gonna keep going. I don't try to seek out revenge. I don't do any of that. But I'm just saying, I hope people just smarten up. The greatest thing in the world is not so much where you stand as in what direction you are moving. You can be born. You can say you're a baby. You're born in the projects. You're born in the trailer park. You're born somewhere bad, and your parents aren't that rich, and you just have a dream. You have a dream to play basketball, and you keep pursuing since you're 5, and you keep going. 15, you start playing in high school, and then you go to college, and you go to the NBA. And it's not about if you looked when you were a baby, and you're like, man, look how far I came from. I was just a bum. My parents didn't have no money. They didn't have no job, and look how far I just came from. And now I'm in the NBA making millions of dollars, helping millions of people, and you can come from anywhere. Sometimes it's greater to become from poor and poverty than rich at the top, because if everything's handed to you, you're not going to appreciate it as much as you should. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to reread this one more time for you guys so you can guys truly understand it. The great thing in this world is not so much where you stand as in what direction you are moving. Live each day as if your life had just begun. Today is the beginning of the rest of your life. That is what Denzel Washington once said. And another quote he said is, "You'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse." Remember that and realize that all this jewelry that I spent all this money on, I can't take it with me. That Corvette outside, that Suburban outside, that Impala, I can't take it with me. 100 years, that car's gonna be freaking metal. It's gonna be in a freaking. I need to stop saying that. It's gonna be a building. It's gonna be a skyscraper. It's gonna be this. It may be disintegrated. No one may not be here in 100 years. Every truth passes through 3 stages before it is recognized. In the first, it is ridiculed. In the second, it is opposed. In the third, it is regarded as in defiance. I don't know. That one's kind of weird. This is getting long. John F. Kennedy once said, it is not us who, if not now, when. Start now, think small, think big. That's all I can say. Don't worry about failures. Worry about the chances you miss when you don't even try. Doubt will kill more dreams than failure ever will. Just, people have all these doubts in their mind from, I think school sometimes can mess people up from this. It's just the way everything works in this world. So if you have a dream, you have something you want to pursue, start now. Think small, think big. The only way of finding the limits of the possible is by going beyond them into impossible. That's a good one. I'm gonna copy and paste that one. So you have to push yourself and find your new limits and really find yourself. If you're doing, like I would give myself, I'm doing 30 push-ups a day when I wake up and before I go to sleep, so 60, and maybe I say screw it, I'm gonna do 50. That's gonna push myself past the limit. 50 in a row. That's gonna be good. It's gonna push myself. Speak less than you know. Have more than you have. Speak less than you know. Have more than you show. William Shakespeare. People that are at the top, like people that are great mind thinkers, or I don't know the phrase, they speak less and they listen and they see and they have so much knowledge because they realize that the t-shirt, the clothes they got, even their look, just judge people on their character, not their looks, because 100 years, hate to break it to you, we're going to be in the dirt. 100 years from now, we're going to be in the dirt. And our hair is not going to matter, our face isn't going to matter, our nose, those pretty eyes ain't going to matter. You got to stop idolizing people on their looks, and you got to really look them based on their character, how people act, how people treat you. Treat people how you want to be treated. I know it's a thing from kindergarten, but it's just so true. So I'm gonna keep going. This is my last quote. Education costs money, but so does ignorance. That's a good one. Okay, and I gotta do another one. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. That is a good one. If you want to do something in this world, great. If you want to do something great in this world, you gotta start small. Start small, think big. That should be my thing. Okay, here's another one. Every noble work is at first impossible. Okay, I don't really get that one as much, but yeah. Okay, one more. We're gonna go one more. Do not let what you cannot. Okay. Nobody ever wrote down a plan to be broke, fat, lazy, or stupid. Those things are what happen when you don't have a plan. You have to have a plan, and you have to have aspirations. You have to have all these things because you don't want to end up like that. Okay, I'm gonna send some more quotes. This is kind of this is the last one. Once I get a good one. Rule 1 of life: do what makes you happy. It is not enough to aim; you must hit. I agree with that one. So to end this video off, I just want to say I'm gonna do a plank. I'm freaking in my underwear and stuff. I don't even care. I did my push-ups. I did my pulls. I brushed my teeth. Yada yada yada. So now it's time to do the plank. Screw it. We're doing a minute 30 plank. We're stepping it up. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be difficult, but that's what I live for. We're gonna start at 45. Let's go. We're going to. I'm on to 32:15. Every day you gotta wake up. Every day is a new opportunity. People are gonna look back at this and they're gonna say, "Man, this kid was some filming these videos. This kid was smart." And one thing that stuck with me before I lost my mom, she said, "Man, Jonathan, you could be a mom, you could be an actor, you could be this." And now that's all I want to do. I want to be an actor. Maybe I don't think a model yet. Who knows? Maybe. I just want to do something. I want to be a part of something bigger than myself. I want to have purpose. I want to leave something behind in this world. That's what I want to do. Yeah, man. Wake up every day and just realize this could be the last day, and just find something that makes you happy. Pursue some sort of happiness. Have something to look forward to every day. Have a purpose. No matter what you're feeling, keep that discipline. Keep that mindset. Strive for greatness and just look on the bright side. There's always a lesson, not to be everything. Summer's gonna be fun, man. Summer's gonna be fun. Hopefully by then I have a partner or something. I don't know. What am I saying? I'm not gonna say the word, but I sound like a punk. Hopefully by then I'm really enjoying life. Man, this was hard. Last 15 seconds. We're almost there. Let's push up. Saying hopefully by then I'm at my true happiness. So February 21st, 2022 is in the books. It is actually I'm gonna film right to then. Here's my mom and my dad when they were in Florida before I was born, like 2000. What year was it? 2003 or 4. I was born in 05, but yeah. Here's my chair. Here's my cat. He's pretty cool. This cat, I love this cat. It's silly, but man, she's a good kid. So yeah, tomorrow is my niece's birthday. My nephew's got like a strings concert or something I'm going to, so I'll keep you guys updated. Just I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the Y. I'm only gonna get about 4.5 hours of sleep, or hopefully 5. And I'm taking this damn shirt off when I get off here. This is way too small. I thought it was a different pink shirt. So yeah, you always gotta remember, stay hydrated. I don't know, man. I've been filming these videos every day, twice a day, and I'm not getting drained, but it's like I'm running low on ideas. So yeah, we got about a minute left. Almost there. I'll let you guys know, and just end this video off. I just want to say 12 o'clock. Let me show you. I just want to say, if someone wants to come in your life and they don't see the value that you see in yourself, and they don't appreciate you, and they don't mind losing you, that's not the person. Be around people that truly care about you and want to motivate you. I mean, hang around the barbershop long enough, you'll get a haircut. Show me your friends, they'll show you your future. And yeah, sometimes it's good to get people and try to bring them, make more positive, but at the end of the day, you have to keep yourself first. So, put this video in the books. I just want to say, do what makes you happy in this world, and strive for something greater every day, and just look on the bright side of everything. There's always a lesson to be learned. Stay positive, stay humble, and you are loved. If anyone wants to contact me, just Instagram, Summers314, SOMERS_314, and have a good day.